let me sit on my knees. I was already doing it, but I'm not doing it now. Hello. Feel like it's been a hot minute. Oh. Can you hear the dryer? Or is it fine? Not really. Okay, cool. I did no chores on my weekend, so we're doing them now. But I woke up real early too. I wanted to go live at 11. Didn't happen. But I'm so tired. But two questions. Two questions. All right, what points are we at? I forgot to check. I'm very forgetful. Unless it's still 98. Let's go. 98. Here's a slight dilemma though. Ready? I think what we're gonna do is because I leave this weekend, like actual weekend, not my weekend, but because Gage is gonna graduate. I did. Would you? I read that way too fast. It was good. It's been very hot. Very, very hot. Like, not even in an enjoyable hot. It's like, man, I'm sweating in corners that I did not want to be sweating in, It's starting to cool down a little bit, but my apartment, the way that they set the AC is like it automatically. So it's like, it's set, and I've tried to change it. I've tried to change the AC, but the building set it to where it constantly changes itself. So it stays 75 degrees. And then if it's like a bit cooler out or warmer, I haven't quite figured it out yet. One of them, I went to check it the other day and it was set to 77. And I didn't do that. I try to keep it at a nice like 72, 73 when it's hot out. I don't go too low. I'm not crazy. I'm also a lizard, so I kind of like the heat, but it's something. In the building setting, yeah, it's new to me, but I guess it's like some thing that they're doing. I don't know. Also, I blow dried my hair all the way, and it was like, yep, okay, straight, and I was like, okay, I guess. And I didn't want to take forever trying to curl it, so this is what we're dealing with, is poofy Dora the Explorer grandma hair. This is why I don't understand. Where are the layers? Where are the layers? It's just long hair. I'm gonna cut it myself. I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I'm a little excited to go visit my family. Also a little nervous. I don't know why. I do know why, but it's also like I don't think anything's gonna happen because I'm just flying from California to Texas, but at the same time, with the way that everything has been, I'm a little nervous. And also, I don't know if it's better or worse that I'm going to be traveling with my passport, which is also something so bizarre, that I am traveling to different states with a passport because my driver's license doesn't cut it anymore. That's a weird concept. But anyway, not much to catch y'all up on though. Thor, I took him in. He was very angry. Imagine having to take him across the border to England. Yeah, it's like it's a weird thought, right? And it's also it's so weird as well, because like imagine driving across. If I drive from California to Arizona, and as I'm crossing the border, do you have your passport? They're not gonna do that. They're like, all right, keep going. So why is my driver's license not gonna cut? Anyway, whatever. Oh yeah, Thor. So I took him to the vet. Very angry. Very angry. And so we get there, and I walk in, and I'm like, hi. They're like, for Thor, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, so I was like, oh, like, and they're like, yeah, so the technicians are gonna come give him a shot, and then, give you the flea medication. I was like, okay, also, would y'all be able to help me put on the flea medication? Because I thought maybe I did it wrong. I didn't, by the way. So, um, and then I was like, I also want to show them, you know, like he has his bald spots, and I wanted to see if, like, you know, they look questionable. And so they're like, okay, well, it's just the vet text, like, it's not the vet. And I'm like, that's okay. I think, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, go in the room, and keep in mind, everybody at this vet basically knows me at this point. They know me, they know Thor. They see Thor, they know me. So, it's a bit rough. Anyway, so two people come in, they come in, and one of the girl goes, like, so do you remember when I told you, like, when they tried to take Thor back, and I was like, oh, he needs me in the room, and they're like, oh, it'll be really quick, it's fine. And then a girl walked past, was like, no, she needs to be in the room. I was there when he got his blood drawn. He was way better. It was like completely. So she walked in, but the thing is, so I had just gone. No, I was getting ready to go to the gym. So I had my hair up, right? So my hair was up like this, which when my hair's up, there's a lot more color, right? Anyway, what color is this, by the way? Okay, because she walked in, and here's the thing. I am socially awkward, and I'm going to be honest, I think it's getting worse, because my only really, I don't know, the only way I'm socializing is, this sounds so dumb. The only way I'm really socializing is through Twitch. Is through streaming. That's the only really time I'm coming into contact with people, is talking to myself, to a computer. Anyway, so I think my social awkwardness is getting worse, which we'll get onto that in a minute. But, so she walks in, and I already struggle with, like, you know, if somebody says something that, like, is, I don't know. Let me just set the scene for you, okay? So I'm sitting there, I get Thor out, Thor's pissed. Gabapentin didn't kick in yet. Because of course it didn't. I gave it to him an hour beforehand, and I told them it takes, like, 2 to 3 hours to kick in, and they're like, no, bring it in. I was like, okay. Speaking of the devil. Anyway, so he's sitting there, you know, already growling, and I'm like, it's okay, petting him, and he's like, you know. Anyway, so they walk in, and anyway, can you get down? I know what you're gonna try to do, and I don't want you to do it. Is that cat still alive from 2011? No. For starters, he was born August 2012. So technically, no. Yeah, I just got a different cat named Thor. Anyway, so we're at the vet. The ladies walk in, and he's gonna try again. Okay, let me just, damn. So ladies walk in, and the one that was like, oh, she needs to be there, she goes, oh, your hair is different. And I was like, huh? Because my first thought was like, I have it up. And I'm like, and then also I got it cut, you know, so it's like short now. And I was like, huh? And I was like, oh, is it? And she's like, yeah, it's purple. And I was like, you know the gif of the lady who's like doing math, and she's like, that's how I felt. I was like, purple. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I guess it could kind of look purple, and maybe in like the lighting. And I was like, it doesn't look purple, Kate. We know it doesn't look purple. It's hot pink. And like, I watched this like an hour ago, so it was hotter pink than this. Well, so that's the thing, because like, I was gonna be like, oh, it's not purple. I was like, oh, the pink. But then I was like, no, I'm not gonna be an asshole and correct her. And so I was like, but also too though, like, what do you say? It's not like she's like, oh, I love the pink, or oh, the pink looks so good. It was just, oh, your hair's purple. And so I was like, yeah, you know, I just wanted to have some fun, haha. Like, I was so confused. Anyway, so they came in. Thor's growling. He's hissing. He's having a bad time. She was like, okay, so you know how to hold him? And I'm like, yeah. So I grabbed him by, like, his front, like this, but reverse, and had his head in my chest. Do not. Anyway. And he was growling and hissing, and he was trying to pull back, and so because they had to put the Silencia shot in his butt, right? You had to get your arthritis shot. Yeah. And then they put on the flea medication, right? Which they do right back here. And she was showing me, I was like, do I need to like part the fur? She's like, yeah, you can. She's like, but you haven't seen any fleas on him? And I was like, no. I was like, I have a flea comb and everything, and I haven't seen anything. And I was like, I can show you the bald spot too. And so anyway, we put the flea stuff on, and I'm kind of like holding him, and he flips around, like spins around, complete. What are you? Okay. Can you get your claws out of the microphone? Thank you. Anyway, so he flips around and proceeds to bite me. Like in full-on cat attack mode. But the thing is like, he knew... I don't know if it's like he knew it was me, because the way he's bit me on stream, every single one of them, every single one of those bites has been hard, right? The way he bit me at the vet was the softest bite he has ever bitten. Ever. But I guess like it looked like because he spun around and just like chomped, but like barely. I mean, it was barely. But both the vet techs were like, oh! And I'm like, oh, it's okay. I was like, Thor. Why does he need flea medication on the side? Because fleas can get in through people clothes. They can get in through shoes. They can get in through cracks of the windows or the door. I live in an apartment building, and almost every single person that lives here has a dog. Fleas can travel. So, ta-da! Goodness. And so I was like, can I show the and you're like, nah, it's fine, didn't hurt all. Yeah, but there's been times where like, you know, sometimes it does get you a little bit, but this one, like, I mean, it literally felt like nothing. Okay, can you lay down? So then I was like, can I show you the bald spots? And they're like, sure. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna lift him up real quick because it's on his groin. And they're like, okay. And so you know how I lift him up on stream? I literally I hoisted him up like how I did to show y'all, the same way. He's mad I showered because I don't smell like him anymore, so he's freaking out. Okay, can you relax now? Okay, goodness. Anyway. He also discovered that bath water is water. Can you tell by his face he didn't know that? Yeah, say he tried to drink it, but it was hot, and he's never had hot water before, so it was really weird. Anyway, so I showed them the bald spots, and they're like, okay, yeah, that is a bit strange, and you haven't seen any fleas. I was like, no, I haven't seen any fleas. Anyway, and so they're like, okay, well, it may be allergies, and I was like, yeah, that's a possibility, because I was giving him allergy treats, and it kind of stopped it a little bit, but not really, but kind of, but not really, but kind of. And then they're like, okay, well, we'll email you, medication you can give him to see if that helps. If it doesn't clear up after like 3 days of you giving it to him, then it may be something else. And I was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, we already checked his pee, and his pee came back, he's fine. So, don't know what it is. He's just itchy. And anyway, so the vet was Monday, and so he's got his like flea treatment, he's got his Silencia, and he's still itchy. So, do not know. I need to order the allergy pills because it's gonna be like Claritin essentially. It's people pills, but he's putting his whole weight on my right hand. He's 12 and a half. Oh goodness, I know. Okay, you just gonna lay your head on the desk? Okay, I'm just gonna hold him up while he puts his head on the desk, I guess. By the way, he's probably gonna live to like 24. Unless something weird happens, he's gonna live a long time. I can already tell. He's gonna be some old grumpy cat, you know. You know what kind of a glutton I had to deal with today? So I got him some treats, freeze-dried rabbit, right? And then he also has other treats like the allergy treats. And I got a snack for myself a few days ago, and it's like this like chocolate cone, like chocolate in a cone candy, I don't know. And so I was in the kitchen and I start opening it, and this glutton runs into the kitchen as fast as he can because he hears a bag. He sees me holding a little pouch and just row, 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 row. I'm like, what? He's like, row, row. Tries to climb up my leg, and I'm like, this isn't for you. And so then I open the bag and I let him smell it, and he's like, I'm like, yeah, that's because it's not for you. He heard me rustling a bag and was like, oh my god, she's gonna give me treats. He already had 2 of them. He already had his rabbit and he already had his allergy treats. He heard it rustling and was like, it's for me. He then proceeded to yell at me to feed him more pet food. So, that's Thor. You sleeping? Yeah, he's sleeping. How are we gonna play Oblivion in this condition? I've got this in my left hand, and my right hand is holding his pooch. How talkative is he? He doesn't talk at all. He never talks. Can't get a peep out of him. Not a single peep. He's just so quiet. Never, ever meows. Never, doesn't talk your ear off, that's for sure. He's never once yapped, yeah, never. I feel like he's really content right now. Unfortunately, some of us are not content. Some of us feel really uncomfortable in this position. You want to go to sleep? Go get in bed? Go sleep. I bet he's just simply pissed because I will not rot in bed with him. I guarantee it. Can you scoot along? Much better running over it? No. Not even a little bit. Not even a crumb. Because Sunday, Ren Fair, and then I had to get up super early for that. Also, devastated. No idea where my elf ears are. I searched for so long. Couldn't find them. So I went without them. Devastated. I felt like a poser. Because I didn't have elf ears. I was like, I'm just showing up. Looking like a loser. Thank you. I tried real hard. It was, dude, it was so
Oh
hot. Oh
yeah.
my, I was so wet from my,
One
you know, like
moment.
there's Wild Turkey, thank you for subscribing to tier 3 for 29 months. Have you ever sweat from your shins? I don't mean like your armpit knees. I mean your shins. I was sweating from my shins. That's how hot it was. Wait, why are you back? I thought you were. It was brutal. Okay. Said 99. One away from 100. One away. Anyway, it was really hot and really brutal. I drank a lot of water and a lot of Dr. Pepper. I got so excited they had Dr. Pepper there. Don't ask how much it was. Too much. It was too much. Thor, this is so uncomfortable. Can you like do anything else besides go behind the computer again? I know that's what you're going to try to do. Archery go? It was weird. I mean, like, yeah, I did. Nope. See, I knew you were going to go for it. It was different than I thought. I laughed so hard because in the one photo where I turned around, I'm like, because when I pulled back, two things. One, the bow was way too hard to pull back. Second, I pulled back and the arrow went, ooh, and I'm like, tilted back, ooh. I'm like, I am not Hanzo. I'm not Hanzo. My aim wasn't as bad. I hit the target a couple times, not a whole lot. I did better than I thought I would. Also, I did the, I don't know if y'all have ever seen any of the Ren Fair. There's like a hammer thing where you slam it down and then like that goes up a giant. It's like, oh, slay the giant. And then if you hit the top, the bell rings and whatever. I was like, oh, I want to try it, but also, I don't know. Like, what if I barely do anything? Cause like the hammer looked like it was heavy, and I may have some muscles, but you know, my strength is really in my legs. You know, is not really in this. It's more in like this. So I was standing there, and this lady that was working there, she's like, "Oh, you want to slay the giant?" I was like, "I don't think I can." She goes, "You could try. You know, just you can get one swing. You know, you just." And I'm like, she's like, "Come on, you're a maiden," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay." She's like, "Okay, it's $5." I'm like, for one swing? For one swing, it was $5. If you want 3 swings, it was $10. I was like, they were acting like $5 was $1. I was like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Anyway, so I do it because I was like, you know, I didn't want to just be like, oh, $5? Pfft, no. But I was also kind of like, I was curious to see what I would do on it. And so I was like, well, yeah, okay. So I, you know, give her $5. And then she gives me the hammer, and I was like, and I'm like, okay. I was like, do you have like a method to this? She goes, yeah. So she was like kind of showing me, and I was looking, and there's like this massive divot in the dirt where people were missing, and like full weight slamming it into the dirt. And so I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay. I'm like, what if I miss? And she's like, you can go again. I was like, okay. And at this point, there was like a crowd forming, and I'm like, oh god. And so I was like, okay. She's like, you got it, and I'm like, okay. So I do it, and it goes maybe like halfway, and she goes, okay, you want to do another one? I was like, can I? She goes, yeah, do another one. I was like, okay. So then I do it, and it goes like a little up more than halfway. It was hard, man. And then right after, some macho dude comes up, does it, boom, bing, and I'm like, but then there was this other guy. I saw one guy go up to do it, and I got it up higher than he did. So it made me feel a little bit better about myself. Because it was humbling, you know. But you know, it also kind of looked like there may have been like a technique to it, and I don't know what the hell I did. So, but it was fun. It was so hot, man. God, it was so hot. I'm just glad it was either gonna be like you pick a hot day or you pick a rainy day. And I'm so glad I didn't pick the rainy day because it was like everything was dusty. And on the rainy day, That would have been brutal. Saw jousting. Jousting was cool. The horses were really cute and made me want to go ride horses again. So I may look into that at some point. You got to, Henry, do you want to rephrase that? No, I do not. I'm going to say what I said. Anyway, and then, I don't know, I did gyms. Oh my god, I have so many gym stories. I just, like, I don't know. Like, at some point, I don't know if it's me. Like, am I doing something wrong if this keeps happening? But then it's also like, is it just people being shitty? Or is it, like, I don't... AC's on. Can you hear the AC? Dudes being assholes. Kinda. It just, like, the thing... So, also, for context, I have really bad... What's it called? When you're really bad at getting, rejected. Or being told no. Like, if I do something wrong, I'm like, oh my god, you're a fucking idiot. How could you fucking do this? How could you have done this? This is horrible. You're such a stupid little... But, you know, I just... It's not... I've done that my whole life. Like, if someone's like, you know, oh, you did this wrong, or oh, you're not supposed to go that way. I'm like, oh, you idiot. Oh my god, how did I fuck it up that bad? How did I... Oh my god. You know, this is so... Oh, I ruin everything. You know, Anyway, so, Monday... I was, you know, chest and triceps, and I was like, well, I don't want to, you know, I'm really tired from the whole Thor thing. I'll just go to the gym here. Because chest and triceps, you know, you just get some dumbbells and voila. So there's also, too, in the apartment gym, there's a tricep dip machine. And, like, I haven't really seen anybody use it, but, like, whatever. But there's a bit, you know, so I go in and there was like no one there, and I'm like, nice. So I'm doing my, you know, chest press with the, you know, the bench, and then I was doing my tricep and blah, 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 blah. And then, I turn around and it's like 5 people all walking at the same time. And I'm like, ooh, okay, well, I'm gonna, you know, just, I guess clean up my hair. And so there's this one man, and he had his headphones in, and he was circling around the gym. Like okay, so I'm here, right? And then the tricep dip machine's over here. So he comes over here, gets on the ground, starts doing push-ups. And then he gets up and he does a lap around, going, and he's doing laps around. And I'm like, all right, you do what you gotta do, man. So then he goes over to the tricep dip and, like, goes like this. Like, doesn't really do, like, when I do the I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but, like, when I do the tricep dip, right, I'm all the way up, and I bring it down to here, and then I go back up, right? He was doing this. Like, I don't know if that's a different way to do it, but to me, it didn't look right. But again, none of my business. So I see him doing that. I'm like, okay, if he's using it, I'll just wait. And so then he gets off of it, goes, comes over here and starts doing crunches. And then he gets up, comes over here, starts doing dumbbells, and then does push-ups. And then comes over here and does, like, I don't know, wrist curls or something. I'm like, I don't know what is going on. Like, he's taking up the whole gym, and, like, I don't know what machine he's on because he's doing all of them. And so I was like, okay, I'll just go, you know, I'll go do the tricep stuff. Because, like, he did it once, but, you know, I don't know if he's on it. Like, he's doing other stuff, right? He's doing crunches on the other side of the... No, he didn't. I have never seen a man... I'm sorry, let me just... I have never seen a man clean up after himself at the gym. Never. Ever. Not before, not after. Anyway, not saying that, you know, they don't. I just have never seen it. So anyway, I go and I get wipes, and I walk over to the tricep thing. I have my headphones on and everything. I put my bag down, and I start wiping the hand part off. And then all of a sudden, I feel this on my arm. Hold on. It wasn't... This is my arm. He goes... Right? And so I look over... And he's like, and so I, like, take off my headphones. He's like, I'm using this. I'm using this. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't see anything on the ground. He's like, yeah, I'm using it. But, like, I have, like, 6 more sets. And I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah. And then he just, like, takes off. And I'm like, And my first reaction, I didn't, but my first reaction was to cry. Because it felt like the rejection, I like rejection sensitivity or whatever it is. But I was just kind of like, to me, like, if your stuff is not on the machine, you can't, you know? Anyway, so I walk over because I think, like, okay, he's got, like, maybe one more set. Maybe he said 6 for some reason. But I stood in the corner for, like, 10 minutes while he used it once and just kept doing his little weird circle, come over here, do this, and then, oh, come over here, do this, oh, come over here, do this, oh, come over here. I'm like, you couldn't have said, like, oh, can we, like, work sets in between? It was like, oh, I'm using it. And so I was like, okay. In my head, I'm like, okay, we can either cry, we can go home and we can cry, or we can get the workout done and then cry later. And I'm like, okay, we're going to get the workout done. So I'm waiting. And there was another guy in there. I don't know if he saw what happened, but he's kind of over where I was doing chest. And I walk over to do cables because I was going to do tricep cables. And so he was kind of near it. And he had a mat on the ground that he left. He just didn't move it. So I walk over and put my bag down. And then I point to the cables. I'm like, are you using this? And he goes, and then he, like, realized that he left his mat. So he went and picked up the mat and, like, put it back. And then the way he looked at me, it looked like he felt bad. I can't describe it. It was a feeling, you know? And so I was like, oh man. So then I did triceps. And then I was like, the guy still, so I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try a different tricep workout. So I did the one where, because normally my tricep, I have the pink rope that we picked out for myself. So usually I go, like, down. And I was like, oh, I'm going to try it where it's, like, behind and you go like that, right? So I was trying that out. And then I finished and I looked up and I watched him go left the gym. And I'm like, okay. Okay. So then I just went home. Anyway, that was one bit. I'm also going to film, like, a massive dungeon video because I feel energized to film dungeon today. Thank God. It's been a hot minute. Anyway, so then today at the gym, right, today's leg day, which I annihilated myself. Holy shit. If you want to do legs, do Bulgarians first. I'm going to do you a solid. Do Bulgarians first. Don't do them last. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Because the reason why people have a hard time with Bulgarians and, like, oh, you can't get the form right, is because you're already tired. At least what I've discovered. If you do Bulgarians first, your form will be better because you're not tired. You know, your legs aren't, exhausted. You're not, your heart's not racing yet. So if you do Bulgarians first, your form is probably going to be better. That's just what I've learned. For me, at least. I don't know. Anyway, so what did I do today? I did leg press, and then I did sumo squat, and then I did goblet squat, and then I did hip adduction, and then I went over to the bench press. Not bench, there wasn't a press, but anyway, there's a bench. And so I go over and I get 17.5 for both hands because I was like, normally I do 20, but I'm tired. And so I put them on the bench and I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I do one set of Bulgarian and my legs are like, ooh, and I'm like, I know. Like I had to readjust so many times because my feet were like, woo. I'm like, stop it, anyway. So then I'm like, oh, I'm like visibly sweating. My cheeks, like when I get something about me at the gym. When I'm hot and sweating, my face is fucking weird because I get red from here like this. You can kind of see it. I mean, I put blush here today, but when I get hot, it's like my mouth around here stays perfect Kate skin color, right? Around here, hot red, like beet red, embarrassing levels of red, So I'm like red, sweaty. I put the weights down. I sit down because my legs are like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Also, too, I've been sitting on my knees quite a bit in like the last 3 days when playing Fields of Mystria. So my knees don't feel too great. So I need to stop doing that. But good news, I'm not sitting on my knees right now. Anyway, Point of the story. So my knees were a little wonky today. So I'm sitting there, you know, I'm like, okay, I am going to sit on the bench for 3 minutes and rest. Like, I'm just gonna rest. Normally, you're supposed to wait like a hot minute between sets. I don't. Usually, I wait like a minute max, and I'm like, okay, back to it, you know. But I was like, no, I'm gonna wait 3 minutes. So I'm sitting there, and I'm gonna be mean. Okay, I'm gonna be mean. This old geezer, right? Walks up in front of me, like I'm sitting like this, you know, on my phone on Reddit or something like this. This geezer walks up, stands right in front of me. I look up, and he's pointing at my weights. And I was like, so I take my headset off. He doesn't say anything. When I took my headset off, he just kept pointing and staring. And I was like, and he goes, are you still using those? And I was like, yes, I am using them. And he goes, and just walks away. And I'm like, why does this happen to me, man? Like, they were literally sitting right next to me on the bench, and my bag is right here, and I'm just like this on the bench, taking a breather. Like, why? Like, I genuinely, why does this happen to me? I don't see this happen to anybody else at the gym. Granted, I'm not looking, but I do tend to be, you know, aware of my surroundings at the gym. And I feel like this is the only, like, I don't get it. Like, and the thing is, like, I've had plenty of people, there's so many Thor hairs, good God. I've had plenty of people come over and be like, hey, how many sets do you have left? You know, asking how many sets you have left in a nice way. Fine, I get it, I understand. However, the amount of times where I've been asked, now if a woman asks me, it's totally okay. I get it, you know, girly, you know, I get it. But what's so at the gym, there's this whole section for cables, right? Cable, right? There was one time, I am here, man, right? Okay? A guy walks past all of them, comes up to me and goes, how many sets do you have left? Ask them! Why are you asking me? Ugh, like, what? Like, I get you're not gonna ask every single person how many sets they're gonna have left, but you could at least ask between. It's like they beeline it. They're gonna get yelled at by you compared to some jacked up hole. Well, that's maybe, but it's like, oh my God, like the amount of times this has happened. I'm like, am I doing, like, do I not look like I belong here? Like, I don't understand. And more important, I mean, I hope that's the case, but it's also too, like, there has been, you know, like I said, there has been some instances where people have been really nice about it. But as more and more time goes, and also too, like, no one's been mean. There was that one guy who was like, when Nate went with me and was like, can you just go over there? He wasn't mean, but like, should have just mind his own business. You know, we were using that section. I pay for the gym, you pay for the gym. All right, we're equal. We're on a machine. And like the guy that was doing the laps around at my apartment gym, when he said he was using the machine, he wasn't mean. And like, he wasn't rude. But it was also just kind of like gym etiquette, you know? Like, you can't do that it's a tiny ass gym. Like, it is a tiny gym. You can't take up the whole gym, you know? Anyway, it's just like, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to just, I don't know, it feels weird being perceived. I don't get it. Like, it's different if, like, someone comes over like, oh my God, I love your shirt. And it's like, oh, thank you so much. But instead it's just, I can't. I wanted to laugh because imagine this old man, this old white man, scraggly white hair, bright red shirt coming up to you as you're sitting on the bench. You take off your headset and you're like, okay, like it was so weird. Ugh. Anyway. Thor's returned. Shit says, like, fuck off, I'm not in the mood. I tweeted, so a long time ago, Siege is gonna find it and, like, guarantee you, he's gonna find it in, like, 20 seconds. So, a long time ago, I walked into a Target, and for some reason, I walked in, and this lady approached me, and just started yapping. I don't know what. And the thing is, I'm very anxious anyway, and I'm also socially awkward, but, you know, anxiety, I just have a lot of agoraphobia. I've had it for a while. But she just starts yapping to me about something, and I don't even remember what it was. And finally, I, like, walk off, and I tweeted, like, oh, I really wish I had a shirt that said, like, socially anxious, do not approach, or something, like, kind of making a joke out of me being awkward and also socially anxious. And people got so pissed at me for it. They were like, you're trying to glorify having anxiety. I'm like, I'm being legitimate. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not trying to glorify. Anyway. Also, too, I wasn't gonna make a shirt. I was just, like, being like, man, I really wish people wouldn't approach me, just yapping away. It'd be nice to have, like, a shirt being like, I've also, too, though, I've had the same thought being like, have a shirt and be like, I need friends. These are my interests. Please talk to me, because I would like to have some friends, too. But it's, I don't know, anyway. I forgot where I was going with that, but, weird, because we were talking about the shirts, and then, yeah. Also, like, one of those shirts, yeah. Can I help you? Yeah. I don't know what he wants. He's had treats. Oh, there it is. Oh. That was it. What do you want? I know exactly what he wants. If he gets the opportunity. Oh my god, also, y'all know how I've been tracking my water? And I'm like, I have not, still, to this day, I've been tracking my water for like a month now. I have not hit my goal. And this whole time, I'm like, why the fuck is it so hard to drink water? It's because my dumbass has been measuring it wrong. This whole time, like, I would take like a big chug of water, and I'd be like, can you just, no, you're trying to get on the desk and I don't want you to. But like, I looked up how much is in my blender bottle. I look up how much is in my other cups, like my tumblers and like all this other stuff. And while I searched for tweet and haven't been flashbanged. All right. Listen, it's not my fault that I didn't know feet were a thing until a little too late. Anyway. What was I talking about? Something about water. Oh yeah, so I've been like, I'd get like a cup of water and I would like drink from it, and I'd be like, oh, I drank maybe like 5 ounces or whatever. Turns out it was probably like 10 ounces. I've been really bad at measuring water. Really bad. So we are, it's 1:46 and I am at 70%. You can't, wow, look at that. 70% of my goal already for today. I've had 46.7 ounces because I've now officially been calculating it correctly. To be fair, though, I also did have a really big protein shake. And then I had a, how do you pronounce it? Caprese salad? Caprese. I had one of those because, oh my god, I went to Trader Joe's. They had an heirloom tomato that was this big. And let me tell you something about, I don't, on tomatoes, I'm like, I hit or miss. I'm not going to eat one for fun, but like, heirloom tomatoes taste really good to me for some reason. So, but it was like this big. Oh my god, the other thing. Okay, so y'all know how I have OCD, right? not in like a fun, quirky way, like it's a mental illness kind of. So and my OCD really focuses around sickness and cleanliness, not in the fact of like, oh, my house has to be clean. Oh, my house has to. It's more of like my hands have to be clean. The food I eat has to be clean. The plates have to be clean. The cups have to be clean. It's very contaminated. Like, I ain't got much. You know, one thing leads to the next, lead to the next. I really didn't think I had much to yap about today. So my thing is contamination. I have a big OCD contamination thing. So when I get fruits and vegetables, I clean them really good. And I mean, not in the sense of like, oh, you gotta add baking soda and you gotta clean it and you gotta drench it in vinegar and then you gotta, you know, blah blah. But I've gotten better. But I used to wash my apples and fruits with soap. You're not supposed to do that. But I used to, and I've been trying to get better. And yeah, it's because like my brain just doesn't click right. I don't know how to. Because what happens, right? Let's say you go to the grocery store. And you're like, I'm going to get some apples. You get, 2 apples, put them in the bag. And then you go to the, you get other stuff and then you go to the carousel. And then say an apple rolls out of the bag and gets on the carousel. The person's like, oh, here, puts it back in the bag for you. The amount of germs that apple just touched. And then also you don't know where maybe the apple fell on the floor before and they just like, dusted it off, you don't know where the apple's been. And so for me, I'm thinking of that. And then I get home, water isn't going to get the germs off. Ugh, okay, I'm thinking about it. Now I don't like it. But you can't just rinse it and then you hope for the best. Like I want to get some Dawn dish soap and then clean it. I may have just brought that back. Okay. Anyway, so the thing is, I routinely check. If I get romaine lettuce and you gotta chop it up and you wash it and you chop it up. I fold every single piece of the lettuce to see if there's any bugs because I have found bugs in the past. Anyway, point of the story. So I was gonna make a granola protein fruit bowl. And the strawberries at Trader Joe's looked very delicious, very big, very ripe. And I was like, perfect. So I, grab some, blah, 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 blah. So I get home, wash all the blueberries, cleaning, just with water. I'm doing better. But then, so I get to the strawberries and I'm cleaning the strawberries and I check under every single, little green leaf. Obviously I'm going to cut it off. So, but I check under it just in case, right? So I pick up one big strawberry and it had like a little bit of like discoloration on one side. And I'm like, that's weird. And my brain goes, poison, poison, poison. I'm like, it's not poison. Shh. Relax. And then I lift the green and there was a fucking worm or a caterpillar, but worm. And so I see it and I'm like, ugh! Like I want you to imagine like just like the grotesque noise that just came out of my butt. Like I was like, I wanted to throw it, but at the same time, poor little guy, so I was just like, so I like put it down and I had to do a lap around the apartment and I was like, because then my brain was like, oh my god, we ate the worm. And I'm like, we didn't eat the worm. This is how my brain works, by the way. We didn't eat the worm. I'm like, we ate the worm. We ate the worm. We ate the worm. I'm like, bitch, we haven't even had food yet. Like, but we ate the worm. We ate the worm. I'm like, we didn't eat the worm. Anyway. So then I went and I put the strawberry out on the porch so it could, the worm could have some sunlight, and then I didn't want to just throw it into the trash, so then just put it outside where it belongs. And then so I went and I checked every single, like I was like wash them, like peeling them back. And then it was, on one hand my brain's like, okay, so if the worm was eating it then it's not poison. I'm like, yeah, right. And then my brain was like, yeah, however the worm poisoned it, so now we are contaminated, and so if we eat this we ate the worm. And I'm like, no, stop it. We ate the worm. We didn't eat the worm. Anyway. That's how my brain works. It's very exhausting. It's very frustrating. But hey, if we ever, do a TwitchCon or something and I bring cookies, just know they are going to probably be the cleanest cookies you've ever had in your entire life. Not like I would wash them with soap, kind of, but I wash my hands a lot, and so. Not that I'm probably going to go to TwitchCon, because scary. Apparently someone saw me at the Ren Fair. What do you mean I was perceived? I haven't been perceived in, like... Did I ever tell y'all? So I was hanging out with some people, and we were outside just hanging out in, like, the yard, I guess. It was an apartment. Hanging out in the yard, and this guy walks up, he's walking his dog, and, like, this lady was talking to the group I was with or whatever. Guy walks up, and he stands there, you know, oh, look, oh, cute dog. And then he looks at me, he goes, are you Caitlin Witcher? And I was like, yes. And he's like, oh, cool. I used to watch your YouTube videos. And I was like, oh, but dude legal named me. Like, are you Piddle-ass? No, dude, straight up, are you Caitlin Witcher? I was like, part of me was like, oh my god, do I know him? But I was like, I don't know him. And because the thing is, I have such bad facial recognition and, like, memory. Like, so I was like, oh my god, do I know this guy? And I was like, I've never seen this guy in my entire life. I'm like, but do we know him? Anyway. If you see me in public, you know, just be like, hey, Kate. I'd be like, I may seem freaked out for a little bit, because, you know, I used to just be better at it. I don't know what happened. I don't know, spooks me. Looks at name on Twitch. I know. I couldn't exactly just name myself Kate on Twitch. That's been taken, and apparently they stream. If I was like, can you do the ew? I would be so, actually, if I heard that in real life, I'd be so confused. I can? Nice. I would just be like, what the fuck? Other people can do it? What the fuck? Classic. My mom got her tea. Did I tell you I sent her the Harney and Sons tea? I was kind of nervous because I was like, what if she doesn't like it? But, so I told her because I was like, oh, the pink one's my favorite. And then she texted me the next day and, hold on, let me pull it up. Sent me a picture of it and she goes, so happy. And I goes, hello? How is it? And she goes, delicious. And I was like, yay. I was trying to get some of the kids I work for to do the ew. Could they do it? But use your last name. There's a reason I put Ghost for mine. Yeah, well, some of us didn't think things through.
Oh, yeah.
Kinman55, thank you for subscribing at tier 3 for 5 months. I almost just sat on my knees. Did she say which one is her favorite? I don't think she's tried the other ones yet, but as long as she likes the pink one, we're on track for being good. They had a good time trying though. I bet all the other teachers were very upset with you. Just also too, the parents. Imagine the parents, you know, okay, pick up the kids from school, go home. Okay, everybody, go in your room and go play. And you just hear, ew, 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 ew. Because my mom, oh my god, Gage and I do this thing where, mostly Gage, but my mom hates it. But so, like, she'll be in her room, you know, she's like having, you know, quiet mom time in her room, like on her phone in bed, you know, detective show on the TV. And Gage and I are in the living room, and then we're just sitting on the couch, and then I go, and he's like, and he just starts fake crying. And then my mom goes, quit! Like, pissed. Just goes, I hate that, quit! And then Gage and I start giggling, and then he goes to me, and I go, she goes, stop it! We are adults, but, you know, at the end of the day, we are siblings, so. Yeah, Gage does this noise, though. Oh my god, it drives me insane. Where it's like, it's a fake cry, but it's the tone of it. It makes me, like, angry. Which, maybe, you know, I am my mother's daughter, so, you know. Anyway, if he comes to visit, I'll have him do it. and then I'll promptly slap him. My parents, the duty of a child. Even at my, what do people say? Jurassic age? Not Jurassic. Is it Jurassic? I swear to God. Advanced age? No, they're saying there's some other term. GameStop, they have Zelda stuff on clearance. No, but you want to see what I got for a little too much money. Actually, okay, no, prehistoric. Thank you. That was the word. Okay. How much is the Zelda sword that's at GameStop that has sounds that I wanted to get? How much was that one? Did I talk about why I wanted to get that one? I think it's by Bandai Namco. I'm out of focus. Because I wanted to get that one. There's so many fucking door hairs. Just wanted to wear my nice lip gloss. Looking at one that's not... Okay. It's like $200. You want to see what else is $200? Hold on. This was also $200. This is real. I don't think I have any scissors. Yeah, so at the Ren Fair, I follow a jewelry company that I saw last time I went to the Ren Fair, and I really wanted to get one of their rings, but it was so hot. Wait, I don't know. Do y'all know that if you go out and it's hot, your fingers swell? So my fingers are too swollen, and they didn't really have any of my sizes. So they're like, "Oh, we have a website," and I was like, "Okay, yeah." There's an actual. Hold on, I'll get it. I don't have scissors, and they zip tied it. Unless I can break the zip tie with my hands. Fingers swell. Are you about to say some joke, or are you genuinely asking? Okay, yeah, I gotta go get scissors. No, I've never heard that. Really? Yeah, so if you get hot, if it's hot out, your fingers swell. And then if it's cold, your fingers shrink. The more you know. Alright, I'm gonna go get some scissors. Hold on. You ready? Ta-da! And you want to see some? So it has like this is what's so cool, right? This is like leather, but also it's got not engraving, unless it is engraving. Isn't that so cool? And like don't want to stab the ceiling. And then this is like it's so cool. You know, they're real swords. The one that's on the wall is real too. But this one also too. Oh, that's so funny. Hey guys, it says 440 stainless china. Still so cool, though. Anyway, I now have two, I think it was $30 before tariffs. Don't say that. But it's so, like, I don't know. I just felt like it was, like, when he told me it was technically it was $220. And I was like, this? This? I would expect this to be, like, $400 or something. So I was like, damn. Well, I'll come do a loop. I'll come back. I went back 3 times, and then the 3rd time he looked at me, and I'm like, and he goes, and then picked up the Master Sword. Classic. But anyways, I want to hang it up. Maybe, like, next to that one. Like, maybe here. But I don't have a thing to hold it up with. So I may have to find one online. He's just staring at me. I don't know what he wants. I've given him wet food twice today already. He's gotten all of his treats. What do you want? You want food? Do you want wet food? You want a treat? Glutton. Get sword mounting hooks or plaques off Amazon. Interesting. You want treats? Alright, I'm gonna ask him one more time, and if he meows, then he knows what I'm saying. Do you want a treat? Okay, you get 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. To be fair, I only gave him 5, and he's supposed to have like 14. So, alright, come on. Let's go get a treat. Let's go. Anyway. So what have y'all been up to? As I open Oblivion so we can play for an hour. Do not let me go over, because if I go over, I'm going to lose motivation to film videos, and I cannot lose. I have to film at least 3, and then I have to edit at least 2 today. So. Nothing interesting the whole week. That's fair. Went to a castle to meet a king, listened to 40 plus kids sing the Lava Chicken song. Ugh. That's rough. I mean, the castle thing sounds cool, but after you want to, both. Both. Religious stuff and has been very depressing. Oh no. In what way? Thor's trying to break into the laundry room. I say room. It's like laundry cubby. You open the door and the laundry's there, you know? It's not really a room. Is that my sword? Ooh. I should make some tea. I'm really curious as to how because I got my mom the blueberry green tea. Oh, I wonder if it's any good. I hope it's good. I wonder if there's, hold on, I have to look up something. I want to see if there's something in Texas where I'm going. Is there one? There's a sweet tea joint where I'm going. Oh, Hell yeah. Not sure what to listen and whatnot. Kind of feels like being pulled in 7 directions. Ah, welcome to religion. He's gonna try to watch. Watch. He's gonna pretend to be all sweet and be all, you know. Oh yeah, it's all good. Door. He's gonna jump. Give it just like 2 seconds. And he's gonna jump onto the other desk and then go right behind the computer. I put Gale there to try to, you know, make him not do it. Got some coconut green tea, knows meh, sadly. Okay, well he went the opposite way of where Gale is and went behind. He just went... Gale's on the other side. That's upsetting about the coconut green. But I didn't get that from my mom because I don't think she... Oh! No, sir! He just bit one of the cords again. Thor! Oh my god, and I can't get him out because he's right behind all the... No, it's not... So the way he got stuck, he didn't... He purposely likes to go into those... I don't know if y'all can hear me because the music might be too loud. He likes to go into those cubbies because he likes to sleep in them. Because he always goes... If I leave that closet door open, he pulls out my cosplay, because I keep all the cosplay in there. He pulls them out, and he pulls out the cosplay outfits, and then he gets in it and goes to sleep. Oh, he's just licking his arm. So, he knows what they are. But the problem... So, he went into that, pulled it out, went in, fell asleep for 4 hours, and then realized when he woke up he couldn't get out. And so he was rustling around. And that's when I was like, what is that noise? And then I realized, and I was like, oh my god. Let me just show y'all. Thor. He actually may turn off my computer. Hold on. Anybody got a water sprit bottle thing? Oh, maybe I can bait him by like opening the blinds. Y'all can't see anything, right? We're gonna have to be really quiet. I just opened the window and I don't want people to hear me. This is so weird. ASMR. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Nice. Now we have a new problem, though. He's, Well, I'll let him enjoy it for a little bit. Isn't it crazy how bright it gets in here? The blinds hide. Y'all something about a demon daddy? No. I'm being very quiet. Very demure. He was just staring at me. Walking down the street and you look up and see that chonk of a cat looking out the window at you. I mean, people have seen him. One time I heard a "Aw!" There's a third secret door? Is it obvious? Not at all. Oh, it's so exciting. Okay, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna whisper when we play. Because I'm gonna leave the window open. Can y'all see? This off of this shit, I haven't done a single thing yet. Why not? Now's the best time. I wish this had soup in it. Anyways, Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim? but I'm also a Skyrim slut. So, having that on my head like that makes it itchy. I feel like Thor. Oh. I'm so scared having the window open while streaming. Because I'm scared someone's gonna walk by and be like, yeah, I'm at this apartment building on this street at this location. Yeah, I'm by this apartment. You know? I mean, the odds of that happening are very, very slim. I would literally just be like, ah! Actually, I just, Why, I guarantee you I would literally just start screaming instead of muting it. Thor's very intrigued. I like how we're just staring at the wall now. Anyway, so is it...
Greetings!
I'm so curious. I'm so curious about Secret Tunnel. I want to know. I want to find a secret. Is it... You said it's not obvious. Do you want a hint? Maybe a light hint. Like a very, very... Ooh, you could just do hot and cold. Okay. Ice cold. We're gonna find a secret tunnel. I was gonna say, whenever I open the other window, Thor is like not as interested, but it's because there's a porch there and he can't see. Oh. He has made himself comfortable. He's laid down. I cannot close this window now. We're stuck. We're stuck. Okay. So if that was ice cold, we have to go somewhere where it was warm. So
look at the muscles on you.
Did he say look at the muscles on you? Sir. Do I look yoked? Let's go this way. Oh, warmer. Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. So I will just... Witch! That was me trying to do that quietly. Is it gonna be something like you have to pull on one of the heads or something? I'm getting okay, wow. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna go to the basement. To the basement. The basement has the key. I think. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Alright, to the basement. There's many a wonderful thing in the okay. Yeah, basement. Oh! A singular... Oop, I took those. I don't know why I took those. Okay. Yes. Interesting. Secret tunnel? Nope. Okay,
It's you.
It's
Hi.
you. Hi. Yes. I see that and I don't know why. I think it's cheese every single time. Okay. We've already taken that. Okay. Ooh. 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 Alright, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Secret bed chamber. Okay. Another bed chamber. Getting warmer. Oh boy, this is so exciting. Okay. Don't say when I'm super hot. Just, you know, just warm or cold, warm or cold. Oh. I'm not gonna steal that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is the. Okay. What if it's? Could you imagine if it was that cold? Dang it! All right, we have to go this way. What if you just walk through one of these? That'd be funny. Cold? Interesting. So it's the fighting section. Interesting. Okay. There's a secret tunnel in here? I want to wear the headset. I feel like I'm missing out. Hold on, I'm gonna put these back. Hold on, so I'm just gonna put this. Oh, no, I forgot. Hold on. Just pick. Hold on, we gotta put it back. Pick it up. I missed. Okay, nope, nope, no. Ooh, it's been a couple of days. Hold on. I've been playing a lot of Fields of Mystria. All right, a lot of Fields of Mystria. Go. Okay, hold on. Just want to put the apples back. There we go. And the cups are his problem. Okay. Oh my god, what? That's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. That's so cool. Hold on. That's so cool. How did you even... Whoa. How did you even find that? Whoa. You know, I was like, hold up, wait a minute. You're like, I've played video games before. Oh, it's haunted. Lord Kane? Oh, Lord. I'm fighting the original owner. Oh. I'm so sorry, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna take real good care of it, okay? Oh! Oh! This is crazy. I love this video game. Do you think he's friendly? Do you think he's friendly? Are you friendly? That's a no. That's a no. What the hell did you just do? Oh no, decrepit. Decrepit note? What the? What is happening? Okay. Decrepit note, decrepit note, decrepit note, decrepit note, decrepit note, decrepit note.
ignorant fool. I could have delivered Leyland to him and more. But time is of no consequence to me any longer. While he is growing old, I will be only growing stronger, to await the day of when I will return to claim my rightful place among the powers of this world. The darkness is not so bad. I've come to like it. My companion is not very talkative, but that is just as well. I see now that my procedure was somewhat flawed. The flesh was not fully imbued with life as I intended, but his spirit remains strongly bound. He will provide me with an excellent test subject, as long as I am careful with no permanent damage. Sometimes I awaken, and I do not know where I am or what I have been doing. How to tell the passage of time here? Why should it matter to me? I believe that the change is coming over me quickly now. My lord Manny Marco would be pleased. Manny Marco? Why does that sound familiar?
Do I get banned or shot if I do Prime Sub or both? Neither, brother. I mean, you can do what you want to do. We're just trying to hit the Partner Plus program. Deep night darkness. Sometimes sleep under moon invisible. How sweetly, so sweet. My darkness, silence. Okay. Wow. Ooh. That's it. This water, this standing water is probably really gross, huh? Cool little spot though. Ten out of 10. 10 out of 10. I think he sees birds. I do wonder, is there more secrets? Interesting. Is there more secrets? Well, if that was down... Well, damn, now I want to know. There's an airplane in the night sky like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Man, he is just... He is enjoying window time.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking. Set trolls on fire is a bunch of hooey. They don't like fire. It's a good sword will cut them up fine.
Anyway. What quest were we doing? Oh. We... 24 hours in Game X, you had those things made, the bear and the troll. Oh, yeah! I forgot about... I don't think it's been 24 hours. I don't think it's been 24 hours. We'll come back one day, just completely, just to be like, oh, we gotta go drop stuff off at home. And, I hate that the window's open. It feels weird. Doop some stoof. Oof. Use. I don't even know what he's staring at. Oh? You think the game's okay? Oh? Okay, he's bored of it. Perfect. Perfect timing. That was my water jug. Okay, let's get down. Let's get down. Come here. No, leave the sword alone. Come here. Okay. And guess where he is? Oh, we're back. Can I play my game now? He is currently smelling my monitors. And he just... Oh my god. Oh my god, he's gonna end the stream. Nope. Oh, okay. Nope. Alright. We good? Nope, you cannot be here. Get down. Alright, hold on, mom voice. Get down. Get down. Down. Thor, get. Do not claw the carpet. Okay. Anyway. He, like, laid down. He knocked over Logan. And all the other characters I have under my monitor. He moved over the earrings that I have on the desk. He took a screenshot. Oh my god. Stressful, I tell you what. Anyway, the good news is now we can play the game. Let's do more Mages Guild. So, we have... Oh. We haven't gone to... Coral? Or Bruma? Or Damn. Damn! Have we only done 2 Mages Guilds? That's embarrassing. I could have sworn we did a lot more. My mom voice, so I got flashbacks to when I was a kid and heard that voice. Well, you know. You got a cat like Thor. You gotta pull out the mom voice at some point. Alright. Ooh. This place is...
Hi there.
Oh, hello. You're so friendly.
Is there a problem, citizen?
No. You just seem nice.
I saw that Arana woman hanging around the Mages Guild again.
Who is that?
Haven't you seen her around town? She's either at the Grey Mare or she's skulking around the Mages Guild, it seems. Be seeing you.
Ta-ta! This place is nice.
Safe travels. Take care.
Oh look, the Mages Guild. Hello.
Hondatar is the name. I'm a
Hondatar.
hunter and mountain man.
A mountain man?
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
No.
The deer here are skittish. Need to get them quick, or they'll lead you a merry chase. Poison on your arrows can help, and it won't hurt the meat.
Thank you, mountain man. Can you teach
I
me?
can show you some new things.
500. Oh, I'm rich. It would be kind of useful. Maybe I can persuade him.
Go ahead.
Oh, he does not like that one.
Gracious, what a hero. That's just talk. Sure, don't talk such rot. Don't waste your flattery. That's amazing. That's pretty good.
Thank you, thank you. I do what I can.
Not bad. No, don't waste your flattery on me. That's amazing. Oh, please.
Okay.
Gracious, what a hit. Is that so? Sure, don't talk such rot.
Okay.
Good one. What nonsense. My life. You're wasting your breath.
Okay, 86.
That's not bad.
Let's see if,
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
Alright, teach me one. There we go.
Good day.
Thank you, mountain man. Who are you?
Yes?
What's new with you?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Altna have powerful wizards.
I'm just...
Hail,
Oh!
dangerous
Oh!
situation.
Oh! Where did you come from? I'm just gonna go in. I have more Thor hairs stuck to my lip gloss. Ooh.
What is it, associate?
Hello.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Athragar of the Mages Guild. How can I serve you?
I don't know all the details, but I heard that she complained to the council until they removed Tychius from his position at the Arcane
Tychius?
University.
Tychius? I want to meet Tychius. That's such a cool name.
Training and spells, training and spells. It gets so boring after a while.
Okay, well.
Well, certainly.
Don't, please, I'm sorry. I doubt it.
Good one. Not now, not later, not ever.
Oh.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I get it. Whatever you want.
Don't waste your flattery on me.
Alright, well. What about,
Let's do business.
we got any of these good stuff? Ooh. Ooh. Summon Clan Fear. That's what I had. I'm gonna be honest. Is a Dramora a demon daddy? Is a Dramora a demon daddy? Oh, I didn't even haggle. Oops. Spider Daedra? Summon Headless Zombie? Oh, this is sick. Well, we have money. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. We can come back to him. We can come back to him.
Thank you for your patronage.
He's so happy because he totally ripped me off.
Bye.
Alrighty. Ooh. Oh. Ding dong. I love Oblivion. Okay, hello.
How delightful. Welcome. Your quest for the Crusaders' relics was
Bald.
the equal of any of the old tales. Well met, Sir Knight.
Oh, he knows who I am.
If you need training, I passed her the other day. You wouldn't believe... The Mages Guild runs more or less.
All right.
Take care.
Well, who do I talk to about?
I am Alberic Litter of the Mages Guild. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. If you're skilled enough, Athra... Things in the guild have been She's nothing but trouble. I think Tychius was the one who finally blew the whistle on her.
Tychius.
Bye.
Ooh. Who do I find to...
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Good.
Good day.
I'm supposed to get a lesson from y'all or something? This place is cool, though. This would be my room. Hello? Hello? Ooh, we're not supposed to open that door. Hello? Cozy? Oops. A lot of ale. Well... There's not even anything in here. Oh, that's stupid. Unbelievable. You guys are supposed to, like, I don't know. I bet it has something to do with Tikia. I'm gonna go. Ha 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 ha. I think you understood me.
Greetings, Argonian.
Argonian?
Do you think what happened to Kavach could happen here?
Without question.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Halalu have renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer.
Take care.
There was
Farewell.
slavery in Morrowind?
What is it, associate?
Tychius.
Do you need something?
Hello, Tychius. I haven't played Morrowind, in case anyone's wondering.
The Arcane University is the seat of the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil. Located in the Imperial City, it houses the... It's good that you've joined one of our... She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers.
He's got a lot
I have
of
seen
teeth.
that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here, spreading her lies.
Okay, Tychius.
I understand that the Gale is in much better control of her faculties. I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small... We're all better off now that necromancy has been banned from the guild. It's just
They
safer
enslaved the
that
Argonians
way.
and some Khajiit. Which is why they said, oh, the beast folk.
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Erana as soon as possible.
Anything for you, Tychius. That's like his name, I don't know. Do you think they're gonna was Morrowind ever remastered? What is this one hair doing? Nope. Do you think they would?
Hail, Sir Knight.
Greetings, Bosmer. Ah, yes, you are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you?
I wish it looks rough, really. Might one day, but Fallout 3 is next on the list, and that's a few years off. Fair enough.
Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can, and would very much like to. You'll find it in an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains.
Cloud Top?
I'm
Haven't we
afraid I
already
don't
found
have
it?
an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild.
Yeah, of course not.
I will make it well worth your effort.
Tychius! Tychius! This is not gonna help the furry allegations. Tychius!
Yes?
She wants a book.
What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request.
Sir, yes,
Go
sir.
to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble.
Wait, can you tell me what it is?
Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be for the sole purpose of bringing it here.
Can you tell me what it is? I mean, Tychius, I don't even know you like that. Like, we gotta get to know each other a little bit better, I
Make
think.
haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Are you a bad guy? Why do you want to get rid of her so bad? Oh, no. Are you a bad guy? Your name is so cool. Tychius. I'm not good at making decisions.
Good evening.
Have you seen Briones and their dogs?
New books?
I've seen them.
Who has the money to afford
Everyone
all
likes a
those
good
books?
dog, but
I
they're
know
an
I
odd
don't.
couple.
I hear
Safe
you.
travels.
Have you
They
heard
say
any
you-
word about the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isles.
Alright, well. Worst case scenario, we go get the book, we get it for Tychius. He betrays us, we turn him into a rug.
Costs a bit of coin, though. I'd rather go out and practice
Or
on my...
we give it to him, the lady gets mad. We get her. Why? My brain is getting words and being like, one word. Then we turn her into a bag. A nice little backpack, if you will. Durgin? That's, okay. What? Hello.
Your quest for the Crusaders' relics was the equal of any of the old tales. Well met, Sir Knight.
How do these people know that? Oh, wait. I trained with you.
You too.
Never mind. You know me. I don't think Marbles made it. We haven't seen him go to the place you got him. A Prior Mabel place? Alright. When we get closer, we will. For now, we have to stay loyal to Tychius. Oh, Cloud Top. Right. Oh, we haven't been there. Well, just down the road. I thought it was on the other side. Man, my directional sense is bad. I knew it was bad, but like, damn, I didn't realize it was that bad. Marble. Marbles.
How goes it? I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name. And this is Waynon. Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer.
Oh.
You might have... Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Oh, thank you. He was here? Yeah, I don't know how, though. Like, we were just teleporting, and then all of a sudden he was gone. Like... Nothing happened, you know? Let's see how much the throat of the world from Sky. Yeah, I've seen a lot of TikToks about it. Somewhere just chilling, having a... Yeah, he found the wild horses and, you know, joined them. Well, I was curious to see how much a chestnut horse cost, but... God, now there's Thor hair in my eyelashes. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay. Let's... Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Because we have to go around and then... Wait, how long if we... Oh, no. Okay, we might as well just go. Found the throne climbing some mountain. Well, I'll get around to it at some point. Surely, you know? We'll get to a point where we're like, oh, what if we, you know, do a little detour? Horse. Oh, I thought that was an Oblivion Gate. Oh, it's not. Thank God. Alright. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Dude. What the hell? It's okay, we discovered it. I'll come back, I'll close it at some point. We're on a mission. We have to do this for Tychius. Close, shut the gates of Oblivion. Yeah, well, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. It'll still be there. We have to go do this for Tychius, you know? Our lizard husbando. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe on the map they do have lots of places to be almost anywhere. Yeah, I love Oblivion Gates. So fun. Alright. Oof. This is a glute workout. Look at us go. The horse thing can find it for you? Oh, I have no idea. It was one of those moments where it was kind of like, hey guys, we haven't seen marbles in a while. Is something trying to chase me from the Oblivion Gate? Oh look, there's a castle. Bing! Of course. Ooh, okay. No quite. Oh, not quite a yeah. Dragon Daddy, but you know, no, he's not Caldaris. I need them. Respectful. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why are they crispy? Is it because they read the book? We can't read it. Alright, well. You're fine. I was saying something about Caldaris and I forgot. You're fine. You're fine. Whee! Whee! Oh, that's too far, too far. Oh, I need to know when the next update is. Whoever's making Fields of Mystria needs to let me know. Not everyone else. Just me specifically. No, so because it's not like it's still early release or whatever, early playthrough, whatever. They don't have the dating option yet. So we're just friends. What's in here? Something's definitely in here. Nothing's in here? Anyway, that's surprising. But you know, we spent the night on the mountaintop, overlooking the shooting stars, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, usually soulmates come here, whether it's like in past lives, and you know, people come here, like, you know, they get reconnected, you know, past lives and future lives, and blah 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 blah, like that, you know, inviting someone here, you know." And then he like paused and he's like, "Do you think that we've been here together before?" And I was like, he's like, "I don't remember," because he has memory problems because something happened to him. I think like there was like a witch or something that cast a spell on it, because like that's the whole thing. Like in the beginning of Mystria, he doesn't remember anything. He's like, I don't remember. And then as you unlock certain things, he gets a little bit more of his memory back because the magic wears off that was cast onto him. Anyway, so he's like, I don't remember. And then the option is you could be like, it's okay, I don't remember either. Or you could say, I bet we weren't here together or something. And this is so cute. I love the game so much. It is hard to play on early release though, because like right now what I'm doing is I'm just... I bought the second part of the farm and I have a lot of money, so I'm buying a shit ton of like crops, and then I grow the crops and then I put it into food, and then I sell the food and I get 3 times as much money. I found the hack.
Greetings, Bosmer.
Tychius! Tychius! Tychius!
Anytime now.
That's not Tychius. Hey, I didn't even fast travel.
Let's hear it.
What?
I did this raw. Way to make money sound like a pain in the ass. Yeah, because the thing is, like in Stardew Valley, it's like mining. Mining is what helps you in the beginning. The game, because it does it tank it? Tychius. Oop. I must have knowledge. Tiki.
You're not Tychius. Tychius. Oh, do you think his room was the one that I broke into? I was just opening doors. I didn't do anything wrong. You didn't sniff his bed. I didn't know whose bed it was. Plus, I don't know Tychius like that. You know, Sebastian. This is the only bed I can sleep in. What do you just want me to wait? There's not even an open bed. Oh, put that away. I need to find a bed anyway. Is there like a... Got a basement? Look at all this food. Oh, that was not food. Your Kate just forced sleep. Oh, true. Okay, we hit a mini chonk. I'm gonna wake Tychius up. I was gonna sleep because we need to sleep, but... Tychius! Good morning, Pookie.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Oh. Here you go.
You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
Hold up. I forgot something. I forgot something very important. That's a man. We need to think about this. Yeah, he's not sitting right with me either. I want to. I want to believe. Worst case, we kill him.
Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Well, I will sit here and I will watch. Am I on fire? Well, I'm gonna sleep in the chair like this. Good morning, Tychius. Hey,
What can I do for you, Sir Knight? She was unable to acquire the book, and that shall be enough for me. It would be beneath me to continue this petty squabble. I have the book stored safely for now. I shall hold on to it until the council decides what should be done with it.
but what is it?
Half of the Council of Mages resigned. Take care.
Thanks. Well, why does he have a sea chair? Maybe it's for the laundry, that when he's done with the laundry and he doesn't want to put it away, he puts it on the chair. We all have that chair. We all have it.
How goes it?
Do you think that Ear Anna person is gonna get mad at me? She's gonna run up. Why did you give him the book? He was very...
The muscles on you.
Oh, thank you.
Many times when I saw him in Cheydinhal, He walked right past me like we were strangers.
I see.
Goodbye.
Take care.
God. Hello.
What's
grow
new with you?
weary of waiting. Where is my book?
I gave it to Tikas.
What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain. All right. We can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book. Bring it to me once you have it.
No.
Is that so? Bah. I was a fool to...
Hello there.
Just kidding, I'll do it.
I'll not have any...
Okay. Well, I hope Tikius kills you. Bye. Hey, question. Did I fuck that up? Oh! I want one. Oh. I want one. They're so cute. You can get a mod that you can have one, can't you? Hey, question.
I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, it's quite odd. Reynold, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, also he seems sober, which is a refreshing change. Very odd, but then it's real.
Okay.
Good day.
Alright, well, we must come back another time.
How are you? Not bad. I'm at your service tonight.
Oh.
Have
Take
pity,
care.
beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat. I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial? Of course, it's all just made up. Thank you, kind lady. Thank you, kind lady. Thank you, kind lady.
I feel like you could, you know.
He's a fairy, of course. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
You could probably use it. I'm getting distracted. My Shelty Faller, would you get it? Would it be... would it stay alive for forever?
Good morning.
Hello.
An honor to serve you. I'm Imfrid, owner and publican of the...
You,
In Coral, we don't think much about what goes on in the Imperial Palace.
Okay.
Take
Have
care.
you ever thought of joining the Fighters Guild? My sons.
Oh.
Have you seen my sons? Yes, Rallus and Antus. They're going to...
Oh.
For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm not far from Coral.
Is it the
They're
gate?
coming from someplace in the Great Forest. My boys will take up the fight, even if they expect me to go with them, but
Yes.
somehow, I knew you'd do the right thing. I'm
Thanks.
supposed to meet them at Wayne Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time.
I know.
I need a drink to calm my nerves.
Okay.
How goes it?
Hello. Alright. We will... So we'll come back to that. Yes. We will come back to save the sons. I just want to sit here and play for like 8 hours. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know if we'll do 8 hours, but... You know. We gotta get the Partner Plus. Because I'm gonna be gone for a week. Maybe find marbles. I just kind of figured marbles is on a separate plane of existence. 100. Yippee! Can bully someone to get a free horse with armor? Bully? We bullying people? Well, we are 1/3 of the way there. Partner Plus program. Month number 3. And, it's going great. Closing out all my stuff. Okay, well, it's just strong talk then? Interesting. Well, sounds like a future Kate problem, but for now, I guess I gotta go film some dungeon videos. I think, hold on. Time to rant about gym people? Yeah. I just got an email from the apartment management. I guess, so you're not allowed to take guests to the pool because it's, it's really small. It's supposed to be for the people that live here. And I guess people were breaking that rule. And so I got an email where you have to, there's a whole thing. They are cracking down on it though, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. They are cracking down. Which is, I haven't noticed anybody at the, it hasn't been crazy. Okay, so I have, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, You need a passport to get in the pool? Probably. Good old HOA style bullshit? Yeah. That's crazy. Ugh, that means I have to go to the leasing office though and be like, hello, I live here. I swear. Tee. Anyway, okay, well, we're gonna disperse. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go film Dungeon. We'll figure out which one, but, I have to set up the ring light. Ugh. Anyway, thank you for coming to the stream. I'll see you tomorrow. Bright and early. Maybe. Hopefully. If I wake up on time. Anyways, thank you for the follows. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the... Did we have bits today? Thank you for the bits, whether they're in the past, present, or future. Thank you for chatting and hanging out and listening to me yap for so long. And then watching Thor. And then watching 30 Minutes of Oblivion. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye!